I am Apple Strudel. Frauditor News Network was created to call out First Amendment frauditors and their shameful ways and lies. We have no issue with First Amendment auditors seeking to hold government officials accountable in the interest of transparency when done honestly. However, frauditors have no real interest in seeking anything other than getting the most number of clicks and views on their YouTube videos so they won't have to get a real job. Many don't even audit government officials at all, but go to public sidewalk and restaurants to record average citizens just going about their day with the goal of harassing them for extra clicks and views. In addition, they use deceptive clickbait on their video descriptions and titles to reel in viewers that would not have any interest in the video otherwise. So until frauditors stop their harassing and immoral ways, we will continue to mock and shame them. We feel it is important as exposers to be as honest as possible with our viewers. All the videos that we create in our Audit the Fraudit series are videos taken very recently and directly from the original Frauditor's YouTube channel, unless otherwise noted. We will never show an arrest video that the frauditor clearly posted a year ago and not disclose that it is an older video just to get extra clicks and views ourselves. Lastly, we used stuffed animals as narrators, or what we call frauditor specialists, to create something cute and nice out of an ugly and wrong situation. Have a great day and night.
Welcome back to Frauditor News Network's riveting series called Audit the Fraudit. I am Cupcake, your Frauditor specialist, bringing you episode 32, titled Scared Scatterbrain, where we expose the frauditor named Amagansett Press. In this video, we find ourselves in Rapid City, South Dakota, where the frauditor gets spooked by getting stared at by a woman and being threatened by a man to follow him, so much that he resorts to rambling like a scatterbrain to the point where the woman finally gives up and the man forgets that he ever said he was going to follow him. The scatterbrain rambles so much that it was almost impossible for me to attempt to narrate, so I resorted to thought bubbles to reveal what I believe he was thinking instead. Now let's watch the video.
How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from Rapid City, South Dakota. We are at the Dakota Credit Union here in Rapid City, and we're just going to pay a little visit on these folks here today and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. I am out with Watching the Watchman today, and let me give you a little view of the neighborhood where we are here. We have a truck and auto body shop next door, some construction across the street, and while I'm doing that, time and temperature check. Today is Wednesday, June 1st. Happy June 2022. It is 10:53 a.m. and it is 63 degrees, sunny and absolutely beautiful in Rapid City, South Dakota. I hope you are doing something you enjoy doing with some people you enjoy being with, and hopefully you have a little sunshine where you are, and if not, I invite you to make your own. Hey, making out there, Watchman.
What's up?
What's happening? So, yeah, interesting little setup here today, huh?
Yeah.
We're on a bit of a busy road here. This is 44, and if for any reason there's a little noise while I'm out on the road, shouldn't be, but that'll go away when we get back away from the road. I'm going to take you out front here, show you the sign to the business, get you a view of the other side of the building. We'll take it from there, so stand by. Sorry?
I just wonder what you guys are doing.
I'm in the middle of something.
Like what?
Sorry?
Like what?
I can't discuss it right now.
Okay. Thank you.
It is what it is. And the fact of the matter is, there's a woman standing in the door there staring at me. Fact of the matter is, we don't owe you an explanation. I am not on their property. They have no right to govern what goes on outside of their property. They can ask. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them asking, and I have no issues with that. But, you know, if we don't want to share with them why they go right into fear and panic mode, if that's the case of what's going on, I don't understand. Some people will just go back inside, go back to work, and ignore us, and that's probably what you should do. You know, people are going to be outside, in the street, in public, doing things that you don't understand, that you don't approve of sometimes. But, you know, if that's what they want to do, and they're not creating a victim out of anyone, and they're not infringing on your rights, what's the difference what anybody's doing? And that's the point we're out here to prove. We are out here to exercise our right to take video and photographs in public, and that is what it's all about. That's it, nothing else. So part of that right is not to have to explain myself. And you know, I always strive to educate the folks at the locations that we're at as to why we're doing things before we leave, but I just don't like doing that after 3 years experience of doing this and all the subtle nuances and all the you know, little ins and outs of what goes on here. You get to know what's going on, you get to know people, and just, you know, showing all of your cards the second somebody comes out and asks you what's going on doesn't really provide a organic audit. So just thought I'd explain that to you. Watchman's over here getting a little footage of the auto body place next door. Now here we go. Watchman was getting some footage at the auto body shop.
Public, but you're filming me
Yeah, I mean, you walked all the way over here.
on my property.
Yeah. Well.
Just curious why you're filming.
Oh, I'm going to stay out of the conversation.
You're filming too, so you don't have to stay out of the conversation.
You're right.
No reason?
Well, obviously there's a reason. I'm not saying that for no reason, but
Okay.
like I said, what difference does it make?
Because there's a reason. I'm just curious.
No, yeah, I'm not interested in getting into it right now.
Do you feel like we owe you an explanation?
It's just my business. I'm just curious why you're filming my business.
No, and you asked, and you got the
And
answer.
I got an answer that you're not wanting to tell me.
Right. So that's why. But my next question was, do you feel like we owe you an explanation?
I shit if I know. Whatever.
Okay.
You don't want to tell me? I guess you don't have to tell me. I'd love to know.
Do you have any issue with us standing here taking video?
No, but I'm gonna stand right here.
You're going to stand here for?
I'm just gonna stand here and follow you around.
You're going to stand here and follow us around?
Yeah.
And the purpose of that?
Maybe you'll tell me why you're doing it. I don't know.
So you're going to stand here and follow us around in the hopes that that'll break me, and then I'll decide to tell you what's going on?
I'm just curious why you're filming my business.
Is that
unreasonable?
Well, no.
Because I don't know you. You don't know.
You certainly have the right to ask.
Okay.
But then my follow-up question to that is, to continue the conversation,
Sure.
do you feel like we owe you an answer?
Well, I'd love an answer. Do you owe me one? I don't know if you owe me one unless you tell me why you're filming.
So then if somebody's
Are you
out...
filming me so you can sue me for something? Or did I do something wrong?
Do you deserve to be sued? Did you do something wrong?
Not that I'm aware
Something
of, but
weighing
that's
on your
why
conscience?
Not at all.
Well, that's the first thing you went to.
Not at all. I'm just curious why you're
all right.
filming my property.
I mean, so then so you came out and you asked, right?
Right.
We're not ignoring
if
you.
two guys wandering around your property, would you come out and ask?
No,
Really?
I wouldn't. No. If a guy rides by in a pink tutu on a unicycle, you gonna ask him why?
That's different. That guy is that
Why
the
is that
guy
different?
in the pink tutu standing on your property filming?
No, the guy in the pink tutu probably has a covert camera that you can't see. I'm standing out here obvious as hell in broad
I'm
daylight.
just curious.
I got you.
I don't care. I'm just curious.
No, you do care.
Well, because I'm curious. Wouldn't you?
You're
be
worried
curious?
about being sued and-
Wouldn't 95% of the people be curious why there's two guys with cameras staring at their building?
Well, you know what? 95% of people probably would be curious.
So
yeah.
there, I'm one of the.
But you know what?
95%. I'm the majority that's curious why you're filming
Well,
my building.
being the majority is not always a good thing. You want to
No,
know?
I
You want to
get
know
that.
why? When the entire human race is running towards a cliff, the guy running in the opposite direction looks like he's nuts.
Right? No, I
Right?
get that. Yeah.
See, now you're smiling.
I get where you come from. I'm just curious why you're filming. If you
Well,
don't want to
I
tell
mean,
me,
you know-
I'll walk away. I just
Well,
don't
that's you know what.
understand
Now
why.
that you're being like that, I'll go ahead and tell you what we're doing.
Okay.
You know, the whole telling us you're going to follow us around thing, don't go that way, because we're nice guys, everybody's not. 95% of people might not be nice
You
people.
see my concern. I mean, I don't know
I
why.
really don't see your concern. I don't really pay much attention to what people do on public property. That's none of my business. That's why it's designated as public property.
Okay.
Right? So what we're doing is, since you've kind of
Sure.
dropped your shoulders a little bit and smiled, and we can have a
Absolutely.
relaxed conversation here. This is my son. My name's Jason.
Okay.
His name's Ben. And we've been traveling the country for the past 3 years, standing up for our right to take video and photographs in public, because it's a First Amendment right.
Absolutely.
And we believe that our Constitution in this country is taking a proverbial ass kicking right now, and we're not very happy about it.
Absolutely.
And I believe that rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, they go away. And I'm not interested in my rights going away. And I might not be Superman and be the guy to save the world.
Sure.
And it might not be the most conventional roads that I take to exercise my rights.
Sure.
But that's the point, and that's all we're doing. You know, it's a very valuable thing to be able, for somebody to be able to go out in this country. You can't do this in all countries. You can't go out and gather information that's a matter of interest to the public and then go disseminate that information to the public. That's what we do. That's called free press.
Absolutely.
So you're the press, I'm the press. Everybody that gathers information and puts that information out to the public is a member of the press. And that's where you get your real information from. You're not going to get your real information on TV from the major media networks.
Right.
You get your real information from the guys that are traveling around Europe, doing vlogs, doing documentaries. You get real on the street, real deal information of what's going on, how people are handling things.
Sure.
Sometimes people call the police on us, and then that gives me an opportunity to have a conversation with law enforcement.
Sure.
Because as you know, in this country right now, there's a big gap between law enforcement and the citizens. And we are trying to do everything we can to give them an opportunity to close that gap and open up some dialogue and communication, and try to, because I think talking things out
Absolutely.
is the best thing you can do in a lot of situations.
Well, another Frauditor video bites the dust. We had to cut it off there. There was another 4 minutes of their scatterbrained jibber jabber that we cut out. We also cut out a bunch of jibber jabber throughout the video. Boy, this scatterbrain loves to hear the sound of his own voice. It would be nice if he actually said anything worth listening to, or that made any kind of real sense. I guess we shouldn't expect so much from a Frauditor. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and night.